Good evening and Salam Malaysia Madani. You're watching Malaysia Tonight. Before we begin, here are tonight's top 10 stories. Malaysia's neutral, non-aligned approach is reflected in its strong trade performance, which surpassed 3 trillion ringgit to reach 3.06 trillion ringgit last year. Deputy Investment, Trade and Industry Minister affirmed the country's consistent friends to everyone stance amidst global geopolitical uncertainty and US retaliatory tariffs. More than 12.5 million Malaysians have benefited from the Sarah for All program within 3 weeks of its announcement. Second Finance Minister said over 1 billion ringgit has been spent on essential goods through the initiative. Bank Negara Malaysia, meanwhile, is likely to maintain the overnight policy rate at 2.75% due to Malaysia's robust economic performance. An analyst said Malaysia's strong economic position with projected 4.5% growth and low inflation allows policymakers to maintain a stable course despite global economic uncertainty. Crude oil and condensate production increased by 1.1% to 183.6 million barrels last year, recovering from a 3.5% decline in 2024. Dorsum chief statistician said the growth was driven by higher crude oil output and stronger condensate performance, which rose 6.1% versus 2.7% the previous year. Adding to that, Iran's closure of the Strait of Hormuz could trigger a global energy shock and push up inflation worldwide. An economist noted that although Malaysia produces oil, it still imports some refined petroleum products, and as a result, higher global oil prices will continue to pressure domestic costs and strain the country's fiscal position. Moving on, Malaysia-Indonesia relations will continue to strengthen and are set for accelerated growth. Malaysia's ambassador to Indonesia said this progress is driven by close leadership engagement, strong economic cooperation, and deep people-to-people ties. Meanwhile, Malaysians are strongly urged to postpone all non-essential travel to Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and the UAE as the Foreign Ministry's travel advisory remains in effect. Wisma Putra said it is closely monitoring the evolving security and travel situation across the Middle East in coordination with Malaysian diplomatic missions in the region. The Constitution Amendment Bill 2026, which could cap the Prime Minister's tenure at 10 years, will be retabled at the next parliamentary sitting in June. The Communications Minister and Madani spokesperson said this is to ensure full government MP support, attendance and voting in favour of the crucial constitutional amendment. The Interfaith Harmony Committee, or JK Harmony, will continue to be strengthened as a platform for dialogue and mediation to effectively address sensitive religious and racial issues. Deputy National Unity Minister said that 25 religious leaders have been appointed to represent various faiths to enhance mutual understanding among followers of different religions. Elsewhere, MACC froze and seized accounts totaling 7.7 million ringgit under operations dubbed Op Middleman. The operations targeted individuals acting as middlemen or tontos, thugs serving as informants, believed to be involved in bribery linked to enforcement officers. And that was today's top news in a quick snapshot. Up next, the complete Malaysia Tonight bulletin delivering the details that matter. Stay tuned.